What's up, everybody? Gonna be working on the Trx4m f-150 hightrail today. Got a couple parts we're gonna put on. I have already put quite a few parts on it already. I just haven't really had the time to video it, so I'm pretty busy with work and everything else. So I just been putting them on as we go. But I can show you guys what I have put on and all that stuff. So I did take the light bar off the back because I just ain't much on it. It's not my style. So I took it off, and then I did add a diamond plated bed liner. So I think that looks pretty good. And then I got Injora 1-inch wheels. They're black with chrome on. And then I got the RC 4-wheel drive Interco Super Swampers. Got those on there. And then let's see here. All right, and then I got the brushless system in it, the trackless brushless system. Got Injora shocks. I got Injora high clearance links and Injora drive shafts. And I think that is all I've got on it so far. So today we are going to be, I got some stuff from Ramp Crab. I got aluminum transmission housing with some gear. It comes with the gears also, and bearings and grease and everything. I can't remember what gearing ratio I got. I know it's pretty low gearing. I think it's 33 to 1 or something like that. So I got that because they do make a 40 to 1, but that's pretty low, and the trucks don't go very, very fast. So I mean, I am going to crawl with this, but that 33 to 1 is pretty good, so you have some speed, and then you can go real slow crawling. Because with these Trxx brushless motors, they are good, but if you use the stock gearing, I think it's like 16 to 1, it will cog like crazy, and it will not pull uphill or anything else. I mean, it will if you cram the throttle, but it won't do it slowly. And then I'm going to be pulling with this and everything too. So actually, I do have a video out of pulling the my rock crawler build. So we're going to be putting that in, and then I got the transmission holder skid plate, and this thing's pretty cool. It comes with bearings, roller bearings, to put here on the sides, and that's supposed to help you if you get hung up on something, that it'll roll over it. We'll see if it works. Not sure if it will, but I figured I'd try it out. I do like the Ramp Crab stuff. It seems pretty good. I've got the gears in the Trx4m Defender. And then, yeah, I think I just got them in the Defender, which I got that 33 to 1 gear ratio in those two. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get this stuff out of the packages. I know I have some videos putting transmissions and stuff in, so I won't really bother you with putting it all in. I guess I can. Well, I mean, we'll check out the new parts and I'll show them to you and all that stuff. So, all right, guys, I'll get these out of the packages and we will be right back. Okay, guys, got everything out of the packages and all that good stuff. Yeah, this the transmission housing with the gearing, it came with 4 different pinion gears with your mounting plates. So I'm hoping this Trxx brushless motor is going to hook up to these, which it should. It should. So we'll see how that works. I'm hoping it does work. If the transmission don't work, then I'll just put the gearing in the stock transmission housing. So, but I thought that was pretty cool. It comes with all the different pinion gears. But we'll be using the stock. It's a 11-tooth pinion gear, which it's already on the motor, so I'll just have to use the mounting plate. But yeah, it's got a 9-tooth. If you really want some torque, then you got 13 and 15 tooth if you want a little more speed. But we don't want any speed. We want torque and for low crawling, or some crawling. Bleh. All right, so I'm going to set them aside for right now. that didn't come with any instructions, but the or transmission holder skid plate, it did come with instructions for putting these little rollers in I was talking about. So we can go ahead and put those in since we've never done this before. Looks like it's going to be a little tricky, which I'm going to get my stainless steel bolts because that's what I'm putting all on this truck is the chrome look, you know. So we're going to put some stainless steels on there. Get my little bolt kit here. Match these guys up. Alrighty. Hopefully I got some on this side still. I know I do somewhere if I don't have them here, actually. I think I got some laying right here. That one might work. Let's see here. I have got screws and bolts everywhere. Everywhere. Well, I'll look later. I'll put the black ones in for now, and then I'll change them out later. So we'll be alright. We'll be good. Okay. So, it's got these washers you got to put on each side of the bearing. I think that's going to be the tricky part. Which, I think, I'm going to put a little grease on each side to make them stick, and then they won't fall off. Which that cap, I do have some more grease somewhere here. I'll just use my regular marine grease just to stick it on there a little bit. We'll just put a little on each side. Alright. Okay. Alright, that one's sticking. We'll see if it sticks to the bottom. Yep. Now just to get them even. Oh yeah, I got to put this. Comes with a little sleeve you got to put inside your bearing. Alright, get that in there. Then I can put my washer back on. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be fun. Well, they're not sticking like I wanted them to. Actually, I'll try one first and then slide the bolt through. And then we'll try sliding that other washer in the other end. So, alright, so I'm going to maybe start that bolt. It's a little tricky. So I'll put washer up first. Slide it. Yeah. Yep, this is tricky. I don't know if I can get it started. Am I through the washer or not? Nope. Oh man. Yeah, this is kind of a pain in the butt. Figure that grease would stick on there a little better. Alright, get that one lined up. I think we're lined up. Try it again. Come on. Okay. There's that washer. Now, we'll try putting the other one in. It's very tedious. Get it? Well, slid the wrong way on me. I'm close. Pretty close. I need something little to... Here's one of my little drill bits. There we go. Yeah, if you can find you something real skinny to slide that washer around. Okay, I got her through. Got it through. Alright. So there is that. So when you're going over something, you know, usually if you're going over something and you get high centered, this is prevent you from just getting hung up. So hopefully it gets on that and it'll roll right over it. We'll see how it works. Figure we try it out. I thought it was pretty cool looking too. So, yep, we will do that. So I'll go ahead and put this other one in and stuff because that takes a little time. Let's see here. I know I've showed you guys how to put gears in, so I'll go ahead and put the gears in and everything. And then I will get this apart and we will put the transmission in and all that stuff, which we gotta, well, I'll have to take transmission out. I'll go ahead and take everything out and then I'll show you show you guys how to put this transmission plate in. All right, guys, we'll be back. Okay, guys, got the other bearing in. It was just as hard as the first one. I mean, it wasn't very difficult, but yeah, takes a little bit of time. So, all right, got that in. Got the old transmission housing and everything out, and all that good stuff. And our motor will mount up to this transmission. Like I said, it comes with a mounting plate, motor mounting plate. So we'll go ahead and put that on. And a good thing with this, you don't have to take your transmission housing apart to bolt your motor on. So that's nice. You just mount it to this plate, and then the plate mounts to the transmission housing. So that's pretty cool. So all right, we're going to go ahead and mount our motor up here. Get it on. Make sure we got her the right way. So, yep. So your flat L piece, that'll go towards the top like that. Go towards the top. All right. Then it comes with the screws for the mounting plate. Whoop. All right. That one lined up. And get that guy in. Oh, I grabbed the wrong bolt. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I put the wrong one in there. It was the right size, but not the one I wanted. Where did it go? I did have one out. I'll grab another one. It came with extra. The little bolts. Oh, yeah, I grabbed a different one. That's what I did. I didn't know it had different ones in there. Okay. There we go. Snug it up. All right. There we go. And then it'll go like so. Now we'll mount it to the transmission housing here. Guess I'm going to need all these. Get them out here. So that's what the other screws are for. I'm going to get these ones out of the way so I don't get them mixed up. Put them over there with the other older plastic transmission housing. All right. Make sure we got this setting right so we don't get everything all twisted up. Whoop. Like so. There we go. I think that'll work. All right. Set her on there. I'm going to put the top ones in first. Get that started so I can get it to hold on there and I don't have to hold everything. So I normally try to get one started, and then you'll be good to go for everything else. It'll hold it in place. All right. Those. Then we got our two bottom ones right there. 1 and 2. Set that like that. I don't know if you can hear my daughter upstairs. She's up there playing Roblox and yelling. Getting intense, I guess. I have no clue about that game. All right. Up a little more. Snug. Double check these ones. Top ones. Yep. All right. So I'm going to put the transmission housing in, but I mean the plate in. Plate holder. I was just seeing how it works. Lines up. Everything matches up. Fits good. All right. Okay, so we'll be putting that back in later. So I'm going to go ahead and get these out. Get the old plastic plate out here. Then I don't know if these rails will flex enough to get that out. We may have to take the bolts out up here or something where our cross members go for your shock towers. But I'll see you here in a second and I'll let you guys know. So we'll be back here in a second, guys. Alright guys, got all the links, bolts out there and everything. And you can, once you get everything out and all the bolts, you can just spread your rails and then the transmission holder will come out. So we will go ahead and pop our new one in. But yeah, be careful on these rails. You don't want to bend them, which we're going to go through the bottom. Just pull it apart a little slightly, well, like that. It just slipped right in. Alright, so there we go with that. Then make sure you got them lined up right, which I'm going to go ahead and put the mounting bolts in here for your transmission so it ain't moving all over the place. Get those in. Then we can put our links back on. Got stuff flying around everywhere. All right, turn it back around here. Set this. I did go ahead and put my drive shafts on so I can slide them back in. I put them on. Oh, and another thing good about this plate, it's got these little notches here, front and back, so you can get right to your drive shaft bolts, and then you can get to them real easy that way. So that is a plus with this transmission plate, because with the stock plastic ones, you can get to the back one but the front one, you can get to it, but it's hard to do, because normally you'd have to just unbolt your transmission to get to those. But with this, I won't have to do that anymore if I need to take it apart or anything. So yeah, so that's nice. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put these links in here, all that good stuff. Let's get them lined up. Go ahead, put our top flat links in, and all my screws or bolts, whatever you want to call them, they're all the same length, so you don't have to worry about getting them mixed up, or if a different size bolt goes into a different spot or whatever. So don't have to worry about that. They're all the same size. And I got my stainless steel bolts. Get this side done. I'll go ahead and do the front on this side. This one lined up. Oh my gosh. There's that one. I'm curious to see if these roller bearings will work on this skid plate here. I think it might help. So, we'll see. Did I just put the wrong one on? Yes, I did. Oh my gosh, my daughter's going nuts upstairs. I'm about to go up there and tell her to calm down a little bit. I'll do that after I get done with this. Wild child. Well, come on, dude. Heck, the back one lined right up for me and everything. This one's wanting to be a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. There we go. There we go. All right. There's that one. All right, and we'll put our... Oh, they had screws already in the front ones for some reason. I have no idea why. No idea why. All right. There's that. She is loud. What's going on here? Hung up on something. I don't know if it ain't lining up or what. No, these are right size bolts. Think of something. Something ain't jiving here. All the way through. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and get this all done, put together and everything, because like I said, I've done videos with this stuff before, putting the links in and stuff. So I'll get that done, and then we'll get back and I'll put the transmission on. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Okay, I got everything in. Those bolts up front were in there already because they are shorter, which if you're not going to do the stainless steel bolts or whatever, you don't care. It comes with the bolts you need. And also for this is for your, it'll be for your bent links, the high clearance link parts. They'll be for your lower ones. And in the back, they need to be they'll be a little shorter too. So, but I had them in my stainless steel, so put the stainless steel ones in. So we will go ahead and mount our transmission back in. Do that. Make sure my wiring's not to mess with it. Actually, I want it that way. Okay. So what I do here, since I already mount my drive shafts, get my drive shafts started in already. It's a little tricky, but once you do it a couple times, it gets pretty easy. So I got the front one slid in, and see if you guys can see here. I'm not sure if you can see. Then slide your rear in. Oh, my front fell out. Yeah. So we do the rear first and then the front. Like I said, it's a little tricky, but I can usually do it pretty quick. But now that I say that, I can't get it in now. Come on. Gotta have them splines lined up. Turn the wheel a little bit. Well, can't really grab a hold of it. Normally, I guess I get lucky and it slides right in there. Come on, guy. There it goes. Okay. Got it in. There we go. Got them in. Get that all lined up. Everything lines up like it should. All right. Put our transmission bolts in. Excuse me. I'm just going to use the stock black bolts for this. I might put stainless steel in there later on. Let's see here. Trying to think. Oh, I haven't put any brass or anything on this truck yet. I do have brass rings in for the wheels, so I got that in there. But I got a couple of axles I've been looking at, and it comes complete with brass and stuff. I think one's glow-backed brand, and then the other brand I'm not sure. It's just some Amazon. But I'm wanting some chrome or aluminum polished axles for this. So I got a couple I've seen, so we shall see which ones I get. But that will probably be the next video. And then front and rear metal bumpers. What else? I'm trying to think here. Transmission looks a little crooked, or it's just my eyes. It might not be. No, it's straight. This looks crooked to me for some reason. But I don't think there is any way for it to move. Yep, it's in there straight. Just my eyes are just playing tricks on me. So yeah, I'll be doing that. And then, oh, I do have, after I get this together, I do have a nice little accessory. I just got done painting because it wasn't the color I wanted when I ordered it, but it was a good job. They did. It's a 3D printed thing, but it came black and I painted it silver. So as soon as I get this done, I'll show you guys, and we'll put it on the truck. I think it was a pretty cool add-on. Get our wires where we need them. A little flip here. like so. I'd like to get, they do have, I think it's in Jora, I'm not sure. They have a carbon fiber battery tray, like, look about the same. Might get one of those for it. I do have that double-decker carbon fiber tray in my 1/18 rock crawler build. If you want to check that out. I don't remember what part it's on. It might be part 3. Can't really remember. I think I got I'm all the way up to part 5 right now. And then I'll have part 6 coming out soon, and that will be the last one for that build. Then I'll have to start building something else. Like I said, I still got a Trx4 f-150 hightrail build I'm going to do. I'm going to custom paint it and everything like my other one. So we'll get that done sometime. There's our steering servo. All tucked up in there nice. Oh, I do want to get an interior for this truck too. Alright, suspension still works good and everything. Okay. Oop, I gotta bolt my battery tray in. About done. Probably gonna go take these guys out or take the truck out and for another one, and might shoot a little video tonight. We shall see. See how much daylight I got left. 6:30, so I got a couple hours of light left. Alright, snug them guys up. Let's put that strap back on. Okay. Put our body back on. Alright. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that looks good. It looks real nice. Yes. Alright guys, there's that. And then I will put this new body accessory on I was telling you guys about. And it is a diamond plate toolbox. It was 3D printed. Who was the guy? I think it was on Etsy. Joe RC or something like that. Joe's RC. So yeah, did a real good job on it. It was black though. It didn't have an option. It has the option for the F-150 or the K10, but it didn't have an option for color. So I got some enamel, silver, model paint, and then I painted it silver myself. So yep, but it's black underneath. You can see I didn't bother painting that because it slides right on. So there we go. So I think that adds a nice little touch to it with the diamond plate bed I got. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably double-sided tape it in or something. So yeah, pretty cool looking truck. I like it. Like I said, I'm going to get axles for it and stuff probably next, and then front and rear bumpers, and it'll probably be about done. Probably be about done. I do have other videos of the Defender coming and everything too, or they might be out before this one. I'm not real sure, but I do have some out already of it. So yeah, guys, that is a cool looking rig, I think. All right. Okay guys, and that'll be it for today. I'm going to go out and do a little RCing, I think. Nice day out. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Like or subscribe.